and I can always see it in my mind, just like it was when it happened.
I went up with Angela to see Sherry. When I pulled in there, she was in the wash house out there with Miss Nettie in a old shirt hanging down around her waist. And when she seen me, she said, "Ah!" And run in the house. That's where she got some more clothes on and come out. She didn't want me to see her like that.
One day we had to take the trash to the trash dump. We were living in Tybee Island, Georgia. I had a 1965 Mustang. Mom wanted to drive the car, so I loaded the trash we had in the back of the car, and Mom drove down to the trash dump. And I put the trash out and everything like that, and we had to cross a median to head back to the beach on the 4-lane highway. And after we crossed the median and headed back to the island, Mama revved the car up and dumped the clutch and speed shifted through all 4 gears, which scared me pretty bad. And she was laughing, and when we got in the driveway, she told me, she said, "You didn't know your old mama could do that, did you?"
And my mom took me to get my driver's license. I was nervous, of course, because, basically I'd only driven with my mom and my driver's education teacher and my daddy. But I remember my mom, she's seeing that I was nervous, that she tried to make everything a little bit easier and fun. She told me when she got her driver's license what kind of car they had, and it was a 62 Ford Falcon with a 6-cylinder with 3-speed on the tree. And she said when she would let the clutch out, it would roar and hunch and everything. And, that was funny, and she got a kick out of that. And it helped me. It helped relax everything. And I remember I went over there to get my license. I did everything good. And coming back, when they asked me to switch lanes, I forgot to give them a signal, and I failed. So I had to go back and take it again, but I had it a lot easier than what she did. And I did go back with her again, and I passed with no problems. It was nice that she was there, so.
December 1993, I was while at work at Kittrell's. Mom pulled up in the old red Ford truck. Said she was going to go over to Rose's and get me a couple shirts for Christmas. She got me 2 long-sleeve flannel shirts. I still have one of them to this day hanging up in the closet. Going to work to Kittrell's a month or so later, and she was in her bedroom laying down, and I walked up to her, and she was pretty happy when she stopped by to see me. Told her everything would be okay, and I'd see her when I got home from work. She looked up at me and smiled, and that was the last. She never spoke. It was the last time I saw her.
She got me a letter she wrote me from Smyrna School. She made it on the computer, and it was my 16th birthday. And I couldn't get my license then because I had gotten in trouble for driving without my license. So she made me wait, but on my 16th birthday, she gave me a letter made from a computer, old-timey computer. Anyhow, it said, there was a car on it, Happy Sweet 16, and to my little David, it said, "That's how I'll always remember you, as my little David. Happy birthday." And that was it.
I wasn't really having a good time in first grade. It wasn't like kindergarten for me. Kindergarten was lots of coloring books, a really nice teacher named Miss Zipper, who smiled a lot, who had nice big hips like Mom, who coddled me, I guess. First grade, on the other hand, was pretty harsh. We had separate desks, no music, no naps. We had tests, lots of tests. And I froze up a lot. I wouldn't respond to the teacher. I wasn't social. I was crying a lot. Mom asked me what was the matter at school all the time, and scared. That was all I knew how to say. Anyway, Mom put me on the lap like she did many, many times, and I remember her telling me, she said, "Don't worry, sweetie. Just think of me if you get scared. I'll be right there beside you, I promise." I remember her telling me that just as clear as day, and I remember being in that classroom, taking a test, getting ready to freeze up and start crying, but I didn't, because I really, really believed that she was right there with me.